Have you experienced things in your home that you can't explain? Whether it's footsteps, knocking, objects moving, or just feeling like you're being watched? If so, you may be experiencing something paranormal. But how do you know what type of ghost is haunting you? Well, there are a few ways of determining what kind of activity is in your home. There are 5 types of hauntings.
Have you ever seen or heard a figure walk in the same path over and over again? This is called a residual haunting. It isn't a spirit, but in fact a playback of a past event. Even though it can be unnerving to see a figure walking around your home, it is simply a scene that replays itself.
Next is the most common, an intelligent haunting. The name doesn't mean that it is smarter than other spirits. It just simply means that it can communicate back with you. However, it is best not to provoke them, as they can feel threatened and become angry. As if having a ghost in your home isn't scary enough, you wouldn't want to live under the same roof with an angered entity. For the most part, these spirits are harmless. You could think of this as having your own Casper the Friendly Ghost.
If you've ever seen the movie Poltergeist, you may have heard of this next one. But don't worry, a poltergeist haunting is nothing like what the movie shows. You won't get sucked into your television by a black hole in your closet. They are responsible for knocking and objects moving on their own.
Another entity that you may be encountering is called a shadow person. They are spirits that you will mostly see out of the corner of your eye, standing on one side of the room, or walking around. This type of ghost may scare you from time to time, especially at night, but if you know they are there, your fear will soon be gone.
Do you feel negative energy in the air? Does your child speak in tongues? Do they tend to spin their head around and vomit? Do you smell a strong, disgusting odor? The most terrifying and dangerous ghost of them all is the demonic haunting. Their goal is to break you down mentally and make you vulnerable. Demonic entities can also disguise themselves as something that seems harmless, such as a child or a woman. Their main goal is to physically harm you. If you feel this is the case, it would be best to find a priest to help remove it from your home with either a spiritual cleansing or an exorcism. It's important to know what type of ghost you have. This determines if you should leave it alone or get rid of it. If you ever feel too afraid and want the ghost to stop bothering you, you can always perform a cleansing by burning sage and establishing your boundaries. It can also be as simple as saying, "Go away, you are not welcomed here." You should always feel safe at home, and it's up to you if you feel like living with your ghost or getting rid of them.